Magic is a way of life for many of us, and more people like to learn more about the subject and perform their own spells. Learning magic is a lifelong quest, but everybody can do it. It can help you become a better human being, and if you live by its main principles you can make an impact on the universe and make it a better place to live. Magic spell. Magic spell. A spell is a magical formula intended to trigger a magical effect on a person or objects. The formula can be spoken, sung or chanted. These are so very important, for one must have all the proper things needed for a spell. You may possibly need magical herbs, colored candles, magical oils, magic tools, and of course the proper spell. The herbs, colored candles and oils are specific ones that are associated with that type of spell. Magic is a way of life for many of us, and more people like to learn more about the subject and perform their own spells. Learning magic is a lifelong quest, but everybody can do it. It can help you become a better human being, and if you live by its main principles you can make an impact on the universe and make it a better place to live. Magic spell words uttered in a set formula with magical intent. The correct recitation, often with accompanying gestures, is considered to unleash supernatural power. The language of spells is sometimes archaic and is not always understood by the reciter. In some cases meaningless but familiar terms are believed to be efficacious because of their traditional value. Much magical language is clearly and directly correlated with the aim of the recital. In symbolic statement by analogy it represents and foreshadows the technical achievement, and metaphor and simile are freely used. In blessings, which are similar types of verbal expressions, the efficacy of the recitation is also believed to be connected to the magical power of the words themselves or to the sacred power of a supernatural being. Certain gestures as well as words may be bound up with the act of blessing, as in putting one's hands on the head of the person being blessed. Remember, for a spell to work both you and the spell wizard or witch have specific duties. The spell wizard or witch has to be properly trained in the arcane, and must have sufficient powers to effectively cast the spell. He must first prepare himself spiritually, meditate on what he is trying to accomplish, and then purify himself and whatever implements and ingredients he will use, and then cast the spell for you. In return you must prepare yourself by following the instructions we send you, and meditate while visualizing the outcome of the spell and wish to the bottom of your soul for the spell to work. This last part is as important as the spell itself, as without this the most powerful wizard or witch cannot influence the universe to help you if you do not have the will to make it happen. As with any magical work, the effects of the spell can be immediate or take time to happen. It all depends on the current level of the spiritual energy, the exact description of your needs, and your concentration and determination to have the spell come through. Spells have two distinct phases, the first one concentrating on gathering in power, the second on releasing it. Spells have two distinct phases, the first one concentrating on gathering in power, the second on releasing it, with focused intent, in a particular direction.